Dear students, today's subtopic is distribution of natural vegetation. The growth of vegetation depends primarily on two factors, temperature and moisture. These two factors plays a very important role in deciding the concentration of the vegetation on the planet Earth. The major vegetation types of the world are grouped as forests, grasslands, scrubs, tundra. Now, in areas of heavy rainfall, what we have seen earlier was moisture and temperature. If you look at the globe, you will find that this is maximum. This factor is maximum towards the equator. In the equator, the rainfall is very heavy and the temperature is very high. But when we move from the equator towards the north pole, towards the south pole, this two factors they become less and less. So therefore what happens is that the density of the forest also becomes less and less, and the vegetation becomes widely spaced. So the more concentrated form of vegetation is located in the equators, because these two factors are in plenty, that is temperature is very high and then you have very heavy rainfall. So when you look into the picture, you can see a dense forest is shown here with tall trees. Actually, there are trees with medium height and trees or shrubs with a low height. What you are seeing here is the upper part. If you look at the white substance which you see over here, these are the fog. So you have a very humid condition over here with high temperature. The next one we have in regions of moderate rainfall. Now moderate means not very heavy, not very low. So in such conditions you will find there is variation in the vegetation. So if you look at the picture, you can see a flat plain land is there with grasses. Now here the grasses can be short and tall, and then you have the trees which are widely spaced. Then in between you will find there are shrubs and bushes. So short stunt trees and grasses grow, forming the grasslands of the world. The next we have in dry areas. So we are coming further where the amount of moisture is very less or almost not there, and the temperature is very high. So on low rainfall, thorny shrubs and scrubs grow. The plants have deep roots and leaves have thorns with waxy surface. Here, as you can see in the picture, these are the type of plant called as cactus. So cactus grows in deserts. So this condition what is shown over here matches with the desert type of condition. In desert you will find cactus plants are there. These cactus plants roots go deep and wide into the soil in search of water, and then they collect the water and store in their fleshy part of their stem. Now this water in their body can be lost by transpiration, but that is prevented by two mechanism which is already possessed by it. That is, the leaves, if present, will be having waxy surface, or the leaves have been modified into thorns. The last one is on tundra vegetation. So when we come to this particular region, it is closer to the poles where the temperature is very low and the amount of sunlight available is short of around say 6 months in a year. So in this area you will find there are mostly two types of plant communities surviving here, called as the mosses and the lichens. This green patch which you see here is the moss, while this uh, uh, light green patches which you see here are the lichens. Forests are broadly classified as evergreen forest, deciduous forest. Now, evergreen forests do not shed their leaves simultaneously in any season of the year. In evergreen forest, the leaves remains green, and the trees and plants they retain their leaves, but they shed their leaves throughout the year. So when you look at it, it appears that they are evergreen throughout the year. In deciduous forest, they shed their leaves in a particular season to conserve loss of moisture through transpiration. As you know that during autumn season, the green leaves become yellow, and then they fall off from the tree. And then towards the winter, the branches are naked. This is a mechanism in order to prevent the loss of water by transpiration. These forests are further classified as tropical or temperate based on the location in different latitudes. Today, there are many more people in the world than there were 2 centuries back. That is, the population has increased, doubled. To feed the growing numbers, large areas of forest have been cleared to grow crops. Since the population is increasing, people need to be fed. So what is happening? The forest cover is being removed, and that is converted to agricultural lands. Forest cover all over the world is vanishing rapidly. There is an urgent need to conserve this valuable resource.